It's not the biggest local derby, but many feel it's one of the best. Nottingham may lack the intensity of the big football cities, but this match has a reputation for open attacking play and a curious statistical twist. Forest haven't lost here in their last 5 league visits, while County are unbeaten in 5 trips to Forest ground. And both come to today's game in good form. County have lost only once in their last 7 games, and that was against Liverpool. They won 2-0 at Brighton last week, and not surprisingly, name an unchanged team. But Brian Clough is forced to make a late change in the Forest side. Goalkeeper Van Breukelen has a knee injury, and he's replaced by 21-year-old Steve Sutton in his 4th game of the season. Forest in the midst of their finest spell since the late 70s. They haven't lost a First Division match for almost 2 months, and they are also in the quarter-finals of the Milk Cup. A curious situation for Justin Fashanu today, still officially a Forest player, but with the possibility, though now remote, of joining County. No wonder who he'll be cheering for. Today's referee, David Scott of Burnley in Lancashire. Well, a league derby, still an unusual event in Nottingham. These two have met many times in the local County Cup over the years, but this is the real thing. It's County in the black and white stripes, already under pressure, till Klein and Richards combining to trip Gary Birtles, and that's an early free kick to Nottingham Forest in the red jerseys, Notts County in the black and white stripes. So early danger in the shape of Willie Young, who's come forward into the Notts County penalty area, just on the right-hand side of your picture. A danger that County know about only too well. Robertson with the kick. What a very good effort. So with the defenders having a wary eye on Willie Young, Robertson chose to curl it right-footed towards the angle, and it was only just wide of target. Mayer the target on the far side. And the ball won by Proctor at the expense of a throw-in. McCulloch finding Christie, who retains it to him. Good looking cross, Swain clear. And that's a corner. Sutton marshalling his defenders as Chidosi prepares to take the kick. Oh, it came off the defender, and it's a goal! Notts County go into the lead. It was flicked on, and McCulloch it was who met it on the far post, and the ball nestling in the back of the net before Sutton could even get his first touch of the game. Only 2 minutes gone then, and Notts County are in the lead. What a setback then for Nottingham Forest, the form team of the moment, and that really will set the crowd alight. Benjamin forward to Chidosi, whose corner caused those problems. It really was a wicked corner, floated in, seemed to skim off somebody's head on the near post, and McCulloch met it on the far post. And a lovely goal. Chidosi. Straight at gun, and now Robertson, and now Birtles. Proctor on the right, but intercepted by Mayer. Off the head of Todd. Young beaten in the air by Christie. Dunn got it clear. Hunt tried to get the shot in, blocked by Swain. Hunt again. Benjamin. Back for Chidosi. Willie Young's ball surely. Here's Wallace. Ball by Hooks. All the passion you'd expect of a local derby in these opening minutes. Passion fired, of course, by that early goal. Proctor for Forest. Hodge on the right. Swain overlapping. Straight to Chidosi. Bad clearance, though. Wallace is onside here. What a superb goal by Wallace. The county players are standing complaining, but Ian Wallace got on with the job, and what a good job he made of it too. An amazing goal, the ball ricocheting between those three players on the edge of the county area. But look how high it was when Forrest, somehow in the shape of Wallace, somehow got up and got his leg over the ball and into the back of the net. 2 goals in the first 6 minutes then. Notts County 1, Nottingham Forest 1. What a start to this Nottingham derby. So, we could not have asked for a more eventful opening than this. Kilcline to Benjamin. Worthington looking for Christie. Young. McCulloch. Christie. There's still danger here. Hunt forward. Chidosi. It could easily have been 2-1. The ball played into the box, and Forrest seemed incapable of dealing with the danger quickly. Hunt poked the ball through, and Chidosi with the first-time shot swinging wide. Swain. Proctor. And Wallace. Bowyer. Good interception again. And County, when they do break very quickly indeed. Chidosi. The old-fashioned way of beating a fullback. And a good-looking cross. Well, you don't often see that these days. Chidosi pushing the ball around the fullback rim gun and beating him for pace. And though the cross was enticing, it was too far away from the attackers to count. Kilcline beating Birtles. Hodge. Here's Worthington for County. McCulloch. Todd behind him. Hooks. Hodge back again. Covers a tremendous amount of ground. Swain finding Birtles. Robertson. This is Hodge. Robertson seeing the run forward by Swain. Hodge. 2-1. But the goal disallowed. The linesman's flag raised instantly, almost as Hodge hit the ball. Swain spotting the situation, played the ball quickly through to Hodge, but even as he struck it, the linesman on the far side raised his flag, and offside the verdict. And a blatant foul by Bowyer, and Jimmy Cyril quick to intercept what he felt might have been an explosive moment between McCulloch and the Forest captain. The experience of an old head in Jimmy Cyril, really saving certainly his own player then from a possible worse fate than that which will now befall Ian Bowyer of a booking. And how good to see a manager quick to intercept an explosive moment, because McCulloch looked as though he might be thinking of retaliation, and his manager made sure he didn't. Hunt beaten by Proctor, but wins the throw. Flicked on by Christie. This is Swain. Birtles. Wallace. Did well, but had no support. Lovely calm play, although it was for a moment by Richards, and he dwelled a little too long on the ball. Bowyer in the midst of some furious challenges, and has clearly upset one or two of the county players. Ian Bowyer, the Forest captain. Here's Wallace. Birtles was offside. But Ian Bowyer has been involved really from the opening minutes of this game in one or two angry exchanges with county players. He's been booked, He's already been sent off once this season. He'd do well to calm things down. Christie did well. And so did Todd, but it comes to Chidosi, and here's McCulloch in the clear. Can he finish? What a good save, Chidosi! And the young goalkeeper, Steve Sutton, saved Nottingham Forest then. McCulloch in the clear with that lovely through ball. It wouldn't sit down for him first time, but it still looked a goal was on when he took it to the right. How well Sutton did to save, and Chidosi hitting the rebound wide. And Brian Clough and his team know they're in a game here. Kilcline, so dominant when the ball is in the air. What a good flip by Chidosi. Now. Good-looking cross. Here's Christie, he left it to Hooks. And what a good decision that was. What a lead goal by Notts County. And it all stemmed from Kilcline on the halfway line with the ball. Two other players were involved. The ball ran through. Hooks hit it into the corner of the net. And Notts County deservedly are in the lead. 2-1. 37 minutes gone. And Notts County get the goal they deserved. And it all stemmed really from the dominance at the back of the huge centre-half, Brian Kilcline. It was his clearance that set up the goal. What a beautiful goal it was. This is Todd in the final minute of the first half. Christie doing his job well, pressurising Todd all the way. Birtles flick. Can Wallace get clear of Kilcline? He can. Can he finish? No. Can Hodge? No. Incredible incident. Wallace getting clear of Kilcline. He couldn't finish. The rebound fell to Hodge, and he could do no better either. The deflection taking the ball for a corner. So the excitement continues into the final seconds. Birtles did so well. Young, yes, 2-2. What a first half this has been. And it all stemmed from John Robertson's throw on the left. County had their opportunities to get the ball clear, but never did so effectively. The ball dropped on the ground, and Willie Young thumped it home. In the final seconds of the first half, Young has made it. Notts County 2, Nottingham Forest 2. What a match, what a derby. Abramovich, having done well enough in the opening to that incident, finds himself beaten and finds the first half ending almost where it began, on a high note. Applause from the whole of the crowd, and the Nottingham derby living up to its reputation for flowing football. 2 goals apiece, so many other talking points as well, and one can only say the second half can't start soon enough for this crowd at Meadow Lane. So Forest get us underway in this second half. They're attacking the goal to our right, and the attitude and adventurous spirit of both teams in that first half, absolutely exemplary. And already in this second half, Chidosi forward, but Christie offside. Linesman flagging, although the referee saw him and his waved play on because Sutton had possession. Birtles, Bowyer, Hook's clearance, but Birtles again. A fine ball for Robertson. Now then, can he take on Benjamin? Chidosi is there as well. Rolled in for Gunno, and the shot charged down by Richards. Robertson again, but offside. Here's Worthington. Over the midfield again. Well, that was surely an unnecessarily late challenge by McCulloch, and the fight breaks out between he and Swain, and the referee will have to act strongly here. I'm sure McCulloch was guilty of an unnecessarily late challenge on the goalkeeper, and Swain reacted angrily. What will Mr. Scott decide? Certainly a booking. Swain at the moment has got away scot-free. I'm sure the referee will at least have a word with him. The goalkeeper, meanwhile, lying injured. And a booking seems to suffice as far as Mr. Scott is concerned. And in view of the explosive atmosphere there always is in a ground for a local derby, that was probably good refereeing. Away by Worthington. This is McCulloch. Chidosi in support. Almost tripped over the ball though. Looking for Christie here. Swaying on it. This is Hooks. Christie. Oh, what a remarkable goal by Trevor Christie. Nottingham Forest stood and watched as Christie had all the time in the world to turn full circle and push that ball through the legs of the goalkeeper and into the net. Notts County 3, Nottingham Forest 2, and top scorer Trevor Christie gets his 7th goal of the season. He scored in both matches against Forest last season, and he's done the trick again today. So County 3, Forest 2, and this remarkable local derby takes another remarkable turn. Worthington. Strange thing was that Forest had probably had their best 15 minutes of the game at the start of this second half, and now they find themselves going a goal down. And there's to be a substitution, as you can see, by Nottingham Forest. The Scottish under-21 international Colin Walsh will come on, and the player to go off, I think, will be Mark Proctor, who has taken off in the Milk Cup tie against Brentford in midweek. And indeed, he is the man to go off again. Had a bit of a disappointing game, Proctor. And Colin Walsh, who scored 3 goals this season, will attempt to get a 4th and bring Forest back into the picture again. It's Christie, and that's McCulloch. And McCulloch rather wildly lashing out then. A grim gun. And that could be real trouble for McCulloch, who's already been booked and will surely have to go off if the referee feels that that challenge on the Forest player was worthy of it. And Ian McCulloch, who started this game in the most stylish manner with a goal after only 2 minutes, finishes it prematurely with a sending off. And to make matters worse, with the dressing rooms now behind the goal, it's a long and lonely walk or trot for Ian McCulloch. Worthington. Willie Young. Here's Worthington again. Down the line for Mayer. Good effort! And it's grazed the post. What a good effort by Gordon Mayer. The Forest defence retreated. He used the space well and really caught that left-footed shot, which grazed the upright and went wide. Birtles. Walsh on the left. This is Benjamin, though. Held his ground well. Birtles. Very little room for him then. Unbeaten by Benjamin. This is Walsh. Gunn is with him. Cleared by Christie. Swain decides to go it alone. The idea was right, but didn't quite come off. And Swain out of position as the ball is thumped forward. Chidosi against Sutton. Oh! Heart in the mouth time as far as Nottingham Forest were concerned. Clever play by Abramovich, who realised what was on, thumped it forward. Chidosi, trying to lob the goalkeeper, succeeded, but beat the post as well. Swain, the man out of position, having tried to make the break himself at the other end. Birtles again. Wallace, Richards behind him. We're into the final minute of normal time. Forest free kick. Robertson tried to tee it up, but failed. Todd, the only defender back. Swain beaten by Mayer, and then took his own retribution after the whistle had already blown for the Forest free kick. Seconds remaining. 3-2 to County at the moment. Robertson for Nottingham Forest. Bowyer, here's Wallace. And Ian Wallace, who's had a tremendous season and scored some tremendous goals, misses a marvellous opportunity to equalise. The ball placed down to him exactly where he would have wanted it, but Wallace right underneath the shot. And will County now feel that victory is theirs? The referee has looked at his watch. Todd, and that's the final whistle. And who can deny Notts County their joy? For so long in this city they've lived in the shadow of Nottingham Forest, former league champions, former European champions. But now, with a famous victory, they've put the old enemy in their place. And Nottingham Forest's 2-month run undefeated in the First Division comes to an end in an eventful and exciting game. County holding on for the final 27 minutes with only 10 players for a 3-2 victory that will be talked about for a long time.